My name is Becca, and this is SamBrie Stitches, and I am live. I don't know why I'm so nervous, but I am. Hopefully I can see the chat. I don't know. It's a little delayed because I have my computer set up and the chat. Um, so we'll see. But anyways, welcome. This is a channel about cross stitch and my cross stitch designing journey. And I'm just going to do a normal floss tube, but hopefully get to interact with y'all as well. So we'll see how that goes on there. Trying to see if I could see the chat. Oh, there's Dee. Okay, I can see the chat. Yay. Hi, Dee. All right. It's definitely delayed on my laptop. So that's great, but we can work on that. Okay. So welcome to any of my new viewers. I hope that you enjoy this live. I'm just going to go through my normal floss tube and kind of chat with everybody. Hi, Carol. And welcome to any returning viewers and subscribers. I appreciate you all so very much. I'm not feeling my best, but I didn't want to cancel the live. My younger daughter had like a stomach bug, and so now I have it too. So we're going to try and make it through this and have some fun. Oh, hi, everybody. Yay, it's exciting more people are joining. If you are watching this after the live, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I would love, love, love to see my channel grow, and I would appreciate it. So I'm just going to jump right in because I'm going to treat this as a regular floss tube and also interact with y'all as well. Thank you. Yeah, I'm hoping to, feel a little bit better. Hi, everybody. That's awesome. And Chris, you're back. Chris was here 2 hours early, y'all. She was ready to watch. Oh, first time live? That's awesome. I've done it a couple of times. It's kind of awkward and weird, but fun at the same time because I can interact with everybody and chat with y'all. So let's get started. I wanted to show you, if you're familiar with me and my logo, I used to have an owl, and now I have a new design that's kind of more me, and I had some stickers made, so I wanted to share with everybody. That's my new logo. Athena from Stitching Goddess Designs created it, and she did an absolutely amazing job capturing me, basically, which is really cool. So I had stickers made. They're going to be in like goodie bags for StitchCon and such. And the stickers are from Sierra Stickers. They're awesome. They're like waterproof and dishwasher proof and all that kind of stuff. So they're good stickers. Hi, Teresa. That's awesome. Rebecca from Vancouver. Oh, hi. Oh, fun. I bet. Oh, yay. Awesome. Yeah, I'm going to talk about this all in a little bit. So thank you. I haven't made them into needle minders yet. I'm still figuring out how to go about that route. I know Anna, who is Stitch Toolbox, she's my long distance stitchy bestie, was playing around with making wooden needle minders out of it, but I think she got a little bit busy, so we'll see. I'm hoping to at some point get needle minders made. So hello, hi Viviana. Oh, thank you. I love my new logo too. It's awesome. I'm so happy with it. So I wanted to kind of put that out there. I've changed it up on everything. Some of, my charts that are already out in shops obviously will have my previous logo on it, but anything coming out or all of my social media will have my new logo on it now. So I'm very excited for that. The other thing I wanted to share, if you follow me on Instagram or Facebook or TikTok, you've probably already seen it. But if you have not, I created a freebie, and there's a link in my link tree. And this is the freebie. And this freebie is because of the movement that was going around TikTok for the Iranian woman that were dancing and were jailed and such. But it also, you could change up the colors and it could be meant for anything with all the craziness that's going on in the world right now. that's affecting us women. I thought that would be just a great freebie to get out there. But it's something that you can click on the link and just go download and get it from, I think it was my Dropbox, I think. So I'm pretty proud of that. Oh, thank you. Partially my sampler wall up there. At some point, maybe I'll try and do a tour. I do have a sampler to show y'all in a little bit that I'm like floored that I own. It's crazy. Um, so, okay. The other thing I wanted to show you really quickly is a finish that somebody had sent in to me. This was actually from Christine Iverson, and we had met at Acorns and Threads in December, and I was actually sick then, so I wasn't very like overly talkative or anything. So I'm glad that she, still was excited to meet me, and it was really cool. And so what she did is she stitched my adventure sampler and finished it on a 14 count Aida that I think she found at Hobby Lobby. And she changed up, I think the blue on the birds and made some sparkly floss in there. But I wanted to share this because I am floored when people are stitching my designs, and it just means the world to me. And I'm so happy that she sent it. This was my very first design, y'all. This design was never meant to be released. It was meant for my Bigfoot wall with my husband. And I cannot thank everybody enough for the love and support that it's received, because it's a very popular design and it means the world to me. So, hello. Hi. Gonna stitch by Silent Night for my, oh, that's so cool. Thank you. I'm trying to come up with another Christmas design, and for some reason I am struggling, and I don't know why. I'm having difficulties with it. I think maybe because I'm in the fall design mode right now, but Christmas has got to come out with the fall releases, so I've got to come up with something. But I'm glad you like the Silent Night. That's a very special design to me too. So yeah, very West Coast. Yep. 100%. That's, yeah, Pacific Northwest. But Bigfoot has actually been pretty popular all over. I thought that it was going to be kind of like a niche thing, but all over the world, people have stitched or bought my Bigfoot charts. It's crazy. It blows my mind. Yes, please, definitely. Oh, I appreciate that. Privies and Prims Needlecraft said everyone hit the thumbs up. It helps my channel. I appreciate that. I've been very honest. I love each and every one of you that come and watch my videos and subscribe, but I don't understand why my channel has been just so stagnant. Like, I keep gaining a few subscribers and then they disappear, and now I've dropped quite a bit. So I'm like, I don't know, but I'm going to continue doing it because I love doing this. So I don't know what's up with the algorithm, but thank you for that shout out. I know lots of people love Bigfoot. It blows my mind. Yes, Anne Bowen, some of the research that's been done on my reproductions is incredible. And I have a couple of ladies, they get credit on the back of my charts for doing the research, because they help me out so very much. So, hello, Kentucky. Yeah, Bigfoot's in Kentucky. Awesome. Awesome. That's so cool. Yeah, I try not to look at the numbers. I've tried to steer clear of that now. Trying to focus on just designing and building my brand is what we're gonna do. Okay, so I showed I have a new release, everybody. I have a new release. Okay, so I have a series that is basically PDFs right now in my Etsy shop. And I need to reach out and figure out how to have books made, because I have absolutely no idea. And I think at some point, maybe I'll release it in a book, maybe at Market next year. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Love you too. Love you guys too. Okay. Yeah, definitely. I'm just going to keep recording. No number looking. Got it. So if you followed me or you follow my Etsy shop, I have a like Proverbs, quotes, and sayings section, and I've released 2 proverbs already. And so the first one was this kind of for Valentine's Day, basically. And it says, "Only love gives us the taste of eternity," which is a Jewish proverb. And then these are all 20 count Ada that I stitched it on. And then the next one was kind of like a St. Patrick's theme. And so that was this one with the greens and the different color. I love the different color hands. And it says, "A good friend is like a 4-leaf clover, hard to find and lucky to have." And that's an Irish proverb. So today in my Etsy shop, and a couple of you have already snagged it, which thank you so much, I released my next Proverbs series just in time for Mother's Day. Well, plenty of time for Mother's Day because it's not till May. So still 20 count Ada. It's Tephra from my friend Jody, Trixie Tricycles. Why can't I think of the name now? I cannot think of the name to save my life, but it's on the chart. And it says, "God cannot be everywhere, so he created mothers." And it's also a Jewish proverb. And so I have a mom and of course a crown because moms need crowns and little kids. So this is my 3rd release in the Proverbs series. So I'm really excited for that, and that's in the Etsy shop now. So I love these little pillows. So let's see, what did I see? Yep, a new release. Some of y'all are like absolutely amazing and on it and just snag it the moment that it comes out. I think Teresa, I think I saw her on here. I think she owns every one of my PDFs, which just floors me, and it's crazy. Oh, if you also follow me on social media, my new favorite thing, and I don't normally do this, is a drink. And it's basically like a flavored seltzer type of water. And we just get like the Safeway Select brand. And my new favorite is the orange cream. And then you just put like 75% of that in it. And then either half and half or whole whipping cream. And it tastes just like an Italian soda. It is the best thing ever. So, so good. Yes, Cedar River Linen and Designs. I knew that. But I didn't put it in my notes and my mind went blank. So thank you for the reminder. I appreciate that. Yes, I understand the working would help. Since losing my job in the middle of January, it's been pretty tough. Definitely. Yep, it's 100% creamsicle flavor. Like, it's so, so good. And the strawberry cream one is just as good. So you'll see me probably start gaining weight because I use the heavy whipping cream. Probably shouldn't, but I do. So yeah. So other big news is I almost have all of my summer releases ready to go. I'm stoked. There's one that's still being model stitched. I've FFO'd all of them, and I actually just whipped up a smaller one that I'm currently stitching. So there should be, I think, 6 or 7 summer releases that are going to be coming in May. The big news is Hoffman is carrying every single one of my charts. Blows my mind. And now I am also working with Yarn Tree. Yarn Tree will not have all of my charts because they're a smaller distributor, they said, and they kind of mainly do the accessories and that type of stuff, but they will also, like, I'll pick and choose a few of my charts that Yarn Tree will have. But if you want your shops to carry my charts, I still do sell wholesale because I print them myself. So it would be great if they went through me. But they are on 2 distributor websites now. I'm so excited. Oh, thank you. Teresa, you're like one of my biggest supporters. So thank you for saying that. I've been hard on myself, I guess, because I thought I would do more quicker, if that makes sense. And I was kind of feeling a little discouraged, but I think after talking with a couple of people, and Jenny McGowan is like my guru. She talks me down from everything. I need to stop being so hard on myself and just do what I love. And if I do end up having to go back to work and find a job, we'll see how the balance goes and all that. But well, thank you, Chris. Oh, thank you, Annie. Annie's here, the proper stitcher. Y'all are just amazing. I appreciate the love and support so very much. There's just no words. Um, I was gonna do a little quick life recap. There was not a whole lot that was going on the past couple of weeks. My younger daughter finished high school 2.5 months early, so she's finished her classes and she'll walk in June. But I'm so proud of her for just finishing everything and getting A's, and it blows my mind. So now both of my girls are done with high school. My older daughter is done with college. Like, it's crazy. Um, Alicia was the fanciful flamingo was talking about the kids getting older and not wanting them as much. And right now my younger daughter, we hang out quite a bit since she's still here at home, so I'm enjoying it while I can, because when she moves out we'll see what happens. But she also has had a stomach bug, which now she's starting to feel better, and now I'm starting to not feel good. So I didn't want to cancel tonight, but I'm feeling good for now. So we'll keep going. You bought a paper pattern from an Etsy shop today, so glad to see it in paper. Oh, very cool. Yes, thank you. I'm very proud of her. JT's, oh, yes, I met JT's Stitching Corner at Market. Oh, that was pretty cool. Oh, good. I'm glad. There were shops that came in and they were like, I'm so sorry, I just had one pre-order, and I was like, I am happy that you want a chart. I don't care if it's one chart or if it's 50 charts. Like, it just means so much that they came in, introduced themselves, and that kind of thing. So anyway, so watch for some fun summer releases. So then St. Patrick's Day happened, and that is actually my dad's birthday. His actual birthday is on St. Patrick's Day. And he's Irish. So that was fun. It was Friday, and so we drove down Saturday to surprise him for lunch. My younger sister and niece were going to meet him for lunch with my brother. And he didn't know we were coming. It was me, my husband, my younger daughter, and her boyfriend. So we drove 3 hours just to go have lunch with my dad and surprise him. Well, since he didn't know that we were going to be there, he was an hour and a half late. So we sat there for an hour and a half waiting on him to surprise him. So I did not get back in time for my local stitching meetup, but I think only a couple of them showed up, and I felt really bad, but I just couldn't make it back in time. Becca, I hear you. I'm really hard on myself too. Your releases will bloom. Just be patient, but just keep releasing charts. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I love doing this. It's a lot of fun, and I'm still learning like the rhythms to releases, and I'm asking tons of advice. And actually, other people are coming to me for advice, and I've only been doing this for a year, so it's neat to get advice from seasoned designers that I can pass on to newer designers, because I'm still new. But it's crazy how helpful this community is. Like, there's no competition, at least not that I see. And everybody's just so willing to help and give advice and take time out of their day. And it's just crazy. I love this community so much. Yeah, I'm hoping that I have to figure out how to do a newsletter, since I have an Etsy shop. I don't know how to create a newsletter where people can go sign up so that I can send my new releases out. So I probably should get on that, since I'm releasing in May. I don't know how to do all this. so still learning. But yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the congratulations to my daughters. It's very sweet. Oh, Alicia. Hi, I was talking about you a little bit ago. Hello. I'm so glad you joined. And So if y'all remember my grandkitty Asa, that was one of the first couple of charts that I had designed when I was on Gumroad to raise money to help her, because she was suffering from like severe anxiety. She was abused, and there's this whole history. My older daughter's cat, well, she's still not doing well. She is suffering from some pretty bad ulcers, I guess, from her anxiety. And so now she's on even more medication, and she's been to the vet so many times. So I'm trying to figure out another way to help my daughter out, whether it's designing another chart or re-releasing ACES sampler. I need to rechart it. And doing the proceeds to help my daughter pay the vet bills and stuff, because Shadow had to go to the vet twice. She had a hot spot, and then she had an ear thing. And let me just say, that vet bill was insane. So I can only imagine going multiple times. So my grandkitty is not doing that well. Um, oh, oh yeah, Richter Stitcher had bought the spring pattern, Alicia, for the Sal. I'll talk about Sal's in just a little bit. I don't know if I did not bring up the designs. That's what I was gonna do, was bring up the designs. I like quickly scarfed dinner and then got in here, so my mind is like frazzled on that. And then I wanted to mention, since Alicia is on here and it's part of my notes, I was so honored to be interviewed in the Stitch Your Stash Facebook group with Alicia, the Fanciful Flamingo, and Jessica Sweetwater Stitcher. And I met some very, very nice ladies, new friends. I got to put faces to names of people that I've talked to. And it was a lot of fun. And I'm just really honored that they're hosting the Sal for my Spring at Autumn Hills Place. That I think starts April 1st, I think was what Alicia said. So the PDF's available in my shop if you want to join on in. And the summer one is actually being model stitched now, and I'm pretty excited about that one too. So re-release the chart. Yeah, I think what I'll have to do, because I think when I first started out charting or designing for my personal use, I was using a different program that was terrible, and I feel really bad for the first few charts that were sent out because I didn't know anything. And so I need to rechart it in the better software that I use now, which is Max Stitch, just so that it's better. So maybe I'll do that and then re-release it and then do the proceeds to help my daughter. It just breaks my heart. We can't really go over there to her apartment because Asa like freaks out, and we don't want to add more stress even though she knows who we are. So it's just so heartbreaking, because now she has a brother, and I love her brother to death too, the little fluffy black kitty Amir, and I haven't seen him in a while either. So, oh, hi, Small Town Needleworks. Hi, Kim. We just came remote. Oh, well, I hope the vet checkup went okay, Carol, for your kitty. So anyways, back to the spring sal. The spring sal is, the hashtag is SamBrie Spring Sal, and that will be for the Spring at Autumn Hills place on there. So, and then there is another sal starting on April 22nd, and that is for my Margaretha Siepkins 1815, which is the Dutch sampler with a ship, the reproduction. That Deborah Carroll Stitcher is hosting that one, and Janina Acorns and Threads has actually made a silk conversion, a classic colorworks conversion, I think, and she has the DMC, and then she's picked out some fabrics as well, so you can get it all kitted up from Acorns and Threads. She also ordered more charts, which I think arrived today, hopefully, which was exciting. So there's that too, if you'd like to join in, if you are a reproduction sampler stitcher. Thank you. It is a beautiful SamBrie with a E, spring sal, but yes, that is the hashtag. Yeah. So, and also thank you to everybody who's reached out to Model Stitch. I greatly appreciate it. And now I need to get charting some more samplers. um, I have a few out now, so I have some, to do. And I'm working on a big one that is turning out to be a doozy. I just am going crazy with that one. I'm trying to stitch it as I'm charting it. But it's driving me crazy. It's on linen, which y'all know I'm not a big fan of linen. So, and then the last thing before I jump into my whips is news on what I'm doing and where I'll be. I got into the Acorns and Threads in-person Stitch Summit retreat that I think is in September. The signups just happened. There is a wait list for the in-person. There's also a Zoom that you can do from the comfort of your own home. And I don't know if there's a wait list for that yet or not. But definitely, I'm so excited for that because I don't have to get on a plane. It's a 3-hour drive. If I'm not feeling well or if I miss my husband, because y'all know I hate to be away from home, I can just drive back. So I'm not like feeling stuck. And then I'll be at StitchCon weekend A. The exciting thing about that is I get to send a trunk show to StitchCon, y'all. Yep, I'm so stoked. I'm so excited. So it's gonna be a smaller one because there's gonna be quite a few pop-ups shops and stuff. But I'm really excited to have my stuff there for it'll be there for both weekends. Like it's mind blowing and I'm so exciting. But yeah, I can't wait to meet everybody weekend A, and I'm super excited for that. Um, Yes, I did do a new logo, Kim. It's this instead of the owl. Athena Stitching Goddess Designs designed it for me. It's more me, more Pacific Northwest since I have Bigfoots on all of my charts. So yeah, I did get I'm rebranding a year later, which is exciting. So I'll be at A, but my trunk show will be at both weekends, so that's very exciting. And then I already told you about the Hoffman carrying all of my charts and Yarn Tree having a few. If you want to see Yarn Tree carrying some that they don't have, you can let them know and then they'll contact me. But for now, I'm choosing probably more reproductions for them. Not as much of my Bigfoot stuff is going to go to Yarn Tree, but I'm excited for that. And I'm going to Stitch West as well. So hopefully I will meet a few of you or many of you at Stitch West. And I did sign up to be a vendor there. So I am super excited for that. I have designed the chart for Brandy's In Bloom box for Be Stitch Me. So she's actually model stitching that since she made a custom fabric for it. So that design will be in her box. And then I'm trying to work on the next design, which is her only neutrals box I think she's offering. But I think it's more of a old world, like an old map clocks type of box. So working on that, trying to come up with something. I don't know, that one's not really in my wheelhouse, so I don't know how that's gonna go. Yeah, I'll see you at Stitch West. Oh, I'm excited. See, I think the coolest thing, like with Market, it was really cool to go to Market as a designer. Obviously, that was my main goal for this. But what ended up happening was, I think the best thing ever was meeting everybody. Like I got to meet people in person that I've talked to online or that I've watched in videos, and I was fangirling left and right, and it was the coolest thing ever. So I'm excited to meet everybody at all these retreats, even though I don't like being away from home and I'm probably going to be like super frazzled and all that stuff, but I still think it's going to be fun and I'm not going to let things stop me from going. So that's where I will be. Oh, and then I have something in the works for something that is going to be happening in January. I think, or the beginning of the year, and more details will come out about that at a later date. But I'm also designing something for that, which is pretty exciting. So I need to just start focusing and getting things going and just plan my releases. And I just appreciate you all so very much for the support. Now, done with all the talking, let's get into some whips because I need to show some stitching other than my releases. So I have been working on this, which is Dear Daughter from Blackbird Designs. I've already stitched this once for my older daughter, and I am stitching it again for my younger daughter, and I'm stitching it on 18 count Sandstorm from Be Stitch Me, and I need to get this done because I want it to be a graduation gift for her in June. So this is where I'm at. I finished the butterfly and the rest of the words and the flowers. So I just have the border and then the house. So I'll have it done in plenty of time. But that's such a pretty, pretty fabric. I think I used the same fabric for my older daughters, which was funny because it was hanging up on the wall at the top of the stairs, the hallway. And when my older daughter moved out, I didn't even see her take it off the wall, but she took it off the wall and took it with her. And I was like, wait, there's an empty spot. Totally took it. And it's in this awesome bag that Chris Yo from As the Yo Flies made. She has an Etsy shop. And I'm going to show you a floss bling she sent me in a little bit, but I love this bag so much. So I got to get that done. And then the next one, I guess this next one, the pattern is harder to find. I can't remember who it was that was looking for it, but I had fallen out of love with this and hadn't touched it in a long time. And then all of a sudden I was like, I need to get it done. And so this is, what is this? Red, white, and blue from Samsara. I mean, it's gorgeous. Although, I don't know. I think a couple of the colors didn't really, oh no, I guess it does match. So I pulled this out, and this is on 18 count Bianchetto from Fortnite Fabrics. And all I have left is just fill in basically. So I got to fill in the blue flower, which I started doing, and then I think some of the bottom still. But that colored floss, this one, it's called Celebration. And you wouldn't think, sorry, my floss is a mess. I don't know why this has been, but I don't know if you could see it. You wouldn't think that that's patriotic because it's like pinks and blues and like creams. But it looks really pretty. And then this is in a bag from the Brass Button Etsy shop. And of course it's Marine, I had to get it, it's Marine Corps. Anything patriotic usually goes in Marine Corps or patriotic, but I love it. If you're new, my husband is a retired Marine. He did 20 years. So very patriotic. So there's that one. My next one is a stitch along that I am way behind on. It's just 2 separate stitch alongs. I kind of snagged it for my birthday start. But it's the Maker and Mender. So this is the Maker and Mender Sal or Becca's B-Day Sal on there. And I'm telling you, I am behind. I didn't show floss bling on the other ones, but if you're new here, this is what I call floss bling, or this is the floss bling. I'm obsessed with these. Chris from Azio Flies makes these, and I'll talk a little bit more about them in a little bit but I love these because none of my floss gets tangled like in the little drops. Not that I don't love those because those are pretty, but I just prefer these floss blings. So this is on 20 count Sand Dollar from Be Stitch Me. And that is where I'm at. I am slowly chipping away at it. It's so pretty. I love Brenda Gervais colors, which is funny because if you look at a lot of my designs have brighter colors. I don't know why, because I like the prim colors. But it's strange to me. And this is in a Crafty Corey bag, exclusively at Acorns and Threads. She makes awesome bags. They got handles. She does the little zipper pulls on them. You can call Acorns and Threads, and they can tell you kind of what styles they have. I also have the Stitchy mat too. I think I've shown this before. Oh, dropping stuff. That Corey makes too. So I'm going to bring this to retreats. So it snaps together. And then has a place to put your drink and a little thing to like hold your floss or scissors or whatever. And then there's a magnet down here for like a needle minder. And then this is felt, I think, but it's to like catch your floss. I love this. This is my mat for retreats. So, and I'm going to show you a cool bag that I bought, a project bag, in just a little bit. It blows my mind. It's the coolest thing ever. But the elk. I saved this for last. This was gifted to me, but it's a Grand Totten Bags Marine Corps bag. So the elk are for my husband. They have been an ongoing project for probably almost 5 years. It's full coverage. It's from the First Lady of Cross Stitch. I loathed it for the longest time. I could not stand stitching on it. It drove me crazy. I actually restarted it because I was using 2 strands and I started up in this corner and like I just couldn't get the needle through. But my husband wants this piece so bad. So bad. So, you're trying to make portfolios and stitch bags. Elizabeth can stitch. Yeah, I know. Elizabeth Ann Can Stitch has awesome tutorials. I am not friends with my sewing machine, so I would rather buy the bags. My sewing machine's not my friend. So, I reached a kind of milestone, I guess. I broke 85% last night. This is on 18 count oatmeal, Ada, 1 strand of DMC, and look at that, y'all. Look at that. I'm getting so close. So close. I'm so excited. So my goal is to have it done and framed, and then my husband and I are going away for a few nights for our 25th wedding anniversary in June. And he has not seen this since I hit the 50% mark. He tries to take peeks every now and then, but luckily it's in a Q-snap, so he can't see very much except for the section I'm working on. But I love this. I cannot wait. I asked him if I could record him opening it, but y'all, if you've seen pictures of him, his happy marine face, he doesn't do much emotion, so I might record it, but I may never post it. I don't know. I've got to convince him because I try to tell him that so many people are invested in this elk piece. And so we'll see. We'll see if he's okay with it. He's not a huge fan of me posting pictures and stuff of him because he doesn't have social media, but yeah. Yes, I know. So Carol says that y'all need to meet him. So y'all know he drove me to Nashville Market, and we booked a room at a different hotel. It was like a mile away, but he loaded and unloaded and did all that stuff. And a few people like requested that they get to meet him. I've known Janine at Acorns and Threads for years, and she's never met him until Market, of all places. It's crazy. Carla from Cobweb Corner got to meet him because she wanted to meet him. I had to like drag him in and be like, okay, look, these people are like important to me and they want to meet you and they want to see if you actually smile. Brandy finally got to meet him. I was sharing a room with her. And she, when she opened the door, he was actually smiling and she's like, he does smile. So I do have proof. I have like witnesses that he does actually smile. The goal was if I ever reached 10K subscribers that he would do like a Q&A, but not live. We're not doing live with him. But that might be a long time coming, so who knows. But I know a lot of people want to meet him. He's a pretty amazing guy, so. Oh, early morning. Oh, hi, Susan. How early in the morning is it? I forgot where you were at. South Africa. Oh, okay, there you go. Duh, the slow chat. Oh, well, thank you for joining. I appreciate it. So those are my whips. I wanted to show you some Stitchy kindness, but first, I have a sampler that I want to show you, and I don't know how I'm going to go about doing it. 3 a.m.? Oh my goodness. That means the world to me that you hopped on at 3 a.m. Wow, thank you. Oh my goodness. Whew, that made me tear up a little bit. I mean, I love y'all, but I don't know if I'd get up at 3 a.m. I don't know about that. Okay, so I want to show you this sampler. And this sampler has a story to it. I saw this when we were just about in Tennessee, listed on eBay. And the seller was away on vacation. Usually when they're away on vacation and stuff's still listed, you can, yep, I'm going to show you the shirt in a second. But so the seller was away, and usually when they're away, you can still purchase and then they just ship when they get back. Well, this one I couldn't purchase. You could bid, but you couldn't like buy it now. And it was a steal of a deal. Like it was insane. Okay. So I'm messaging the seller and like, I can't buy it now. Like, I know you're on vacation, and we were like communicating back and forth throughout market on Friday. Like it was Friday evening. We were messaging back and forth, and I was like, it's going to be busy. You know, I don't want to miss this. And this seller was absolutely amazing on her vacation. And while I was at market, and somehow we got it to work to where she was able to, I don't know, make it purchasable. And I snagged it. And I cannot believe I got it. The problem was, if you follow me on social media, it arrived completely glass shattered everywhere. It was terrible. And the problem was, it's on perforated paper. So it's already super, super old, and the perforated paper is like cracked, but then the glass was cutting things too. And I was absolutely heartbroken. She did refund me some of the money, but see, stuff's falling apart. It's very hard, but I want to show y'all. Okay, here it is. So this, you don't see this very often. I messaged my older daughter because she is, she could speak a bunch of languages, and this is Yiddish. It does have the stitcher's name on it. She said we have to look at it a little bit more. It is on perforated paper, and it looks like yarn. And a lot of the yarn is broken. This is actually, like, this frame is super, super old. The back of it is just like this with the old nails. I'm so sad the glass broke because you could see it's very flimsy and the perforated paper is cracking. But I cannot wait to reproduce this. 1902. I mean, it's stunning, and you do not see pieces like this that have Yiddish, like I could not believe that I got it. I could not believe the price that she was selling it for. And I am just, it's in my home. I cannot believe it. So that is something that I plan on reproducing. It's absolutely amazing. I also, Michael from Sweet Woodruffs, I think I should know the name, on Instagram. We go back and forth, like we have similar tastes in antique samplers. Um, and we didn't realize that we were bidding against each other on our all purple one that she won by like $2 or something. It was funny. We found out afterwards. Yeah, this is absolutely amazing. You want to hear a heartbreaking story now? So she had sent me this red sampler, beautiful red sampler, small, and she had sent the listing to me, and she was like, okay, like I did a little bit of research. I think it's this person, and it made it from, here to here and that kind of stuff. Like, so I bought it. Like I bought the little red sampler. It was a good price. And we thought that it was a Holocaust survivor from doing the little bit of research that we did. A Holocaust survivor, y'all, that ended up, I think the sampler was found in a really, really old estate sale or something in Michigan. Um, I might have the glass replaced, yes, on that one. She did refund me some money so that I could get that done, but probably not until I get it reproduced. I kind of want to keep it in its original frame too, so we'll see if I can get that done. But so I bought that red sampler, and we were really excited because we really thought it was a Holocaust survivor. And again, that's very rare, and I don't think we could ever be 100% certain on any of these reproduction samplers unless there's the entire information listed, on said sampler. But this was probably 80 to 90% sure. So the lady lives in Michigan, had great reviews and everything. So she had printed the pre-shipping label, and I think that was on the 19th, and it said it was supposed to be here Friday the 24th or somewhere around there. Well, it didn't show up, and there was no updated tracking. So I messaged her, and I was like, hey, there's no updated tracking. Did you ever pop it in the mail? I haven't seen it. And she said, oh my goodness, let me contact the post office, blah, blah, all this stuff. So we had been talking, and she knew how much I wanted the sampler. I have it in messages, like, this is an amazing sampler. I want it to be part of my family. It's my, my heritage, if this is all correct. She, as a seller of an antique sampler, when you're selling something that is of value or is irreplaceable, you would think that you would go and you would hand it to a person and not put it in your mailbox. So she claims that she put it in her mailbox and it never got scanned, and the post office thinks that it was stolen. This could be a potential Holocaust survivor, one-of-a-kind antique sampler. I'm gonna tear up. I have had so many breakdowns over this. She did refund me all my money. She did. She refunded me all my money. But I just hope and pray that magically it shows up. But it's still sitting there as a pre-shipment scan, and it breaks my heart because not even that I would reproduce it, but I just wanted that in my home, because of my heritage and how absolutely amazing it was. If that was, the actual stitcher. I have a couple ladies that would have helped me, dig into it and either confirm or not. But now who knows? Who knows where it is? Somebody probably just stole the package out of a mailbox, saw that it was, a piece of fabric, because most people don't think anything of it, and either tossed it away or something. So I'm heartbroken over it. I had a breakdown that day. I was just like, I couldn't believe it. I don't know why you would stick a sampler in a mailbox. So broke my heart. Yeah. Okay. So on to some happier things. So this I'm not going to do, so there'll be a giveaway on my next video because Chris sent 2 of these, but because this is a live and not everybody watches lives, and last time I tried to do a giveaway on a live, there was drama because I have a delay and somebody thought that they had like commented before the other person, and there was a lot. So I don't want to do a giveaway on a live just to not have that happen. But Chris gifted me 2 of these. So if you watch my next video, there'll be a giveaway on this. Look at this. Okay, so many of us chose words of the year. Mine was balance, or is balance. And so what she did was she sent me a few, I guess motifs is what you call them. And I chose this one because, I mean, clearly that's perfect for me, and balance. Yep. Annie's is courage. Yeah. Balance is a state of equilibrium, mental steadiness, or emotional stability, habit of calm, behavior, symmetry, and harmony, and then balance. And then she does a little bead. Now, y'all, if you want something like this, she does take custom orders. These, and she's actually on here too. I love it. And she did purple, which is my favorite color. So, I mean, she's on here now, so you can ask her questions in the chat, but she does have an Etsy shop. But what I thought was cool, because I always try to explain this, what I thought was cool that she included was the floss bling construction. So, like, I love that you added this, Chris, because I think that people really need to know how well these are made. So I'm just going to really quick just tell you the outer Epson image paper with graphics. It's sealed. Then there's a layer of heavy cardstock. Then there's a layer of Pellon firm fiber interfacing. Then there's a layer of heavy cardstock. And then there's an outer Epson image paper with the graphics, which is also sealed. And then she like stitches them together. There's a whole information thing that comes with it. And I love that she put this in there. But these are very well made. She uses grommets. I love these. They're like almost on every one of my projects. And I can't stop buying them. I'm addicted. Like, I have so many. So there'll be another one of these in my next video as a giveaway. I was tempted to keep both because I have a lot of projects, but I wanted to share the love on that. So thank you, Chris, for sending that. That's awesome. Okay, so somebody said, show me your shirt. So I was very generously gifted 2 shirts from Jennifer Bartoluzzi, and she is What Are You Doing Studio. So this is her information. I'm going to try and go back and link everything in the live afterwards, but she sent me 2 shirts. So the first one, I'm only going to partially stand up because I'm in pajama pants and I don't want. So here's the first one. And I believe these are her custom designs. So I love this. The shirt is very comfy. She can do custom as well. And I think she also said in the note that she can also do hoodies, crew necks, totes, hats, mugs, stainless steel, skinny tumblers. So that's pretty cool. So she can do custom as well. And she also sent me this shirt that I haven't opened up yet. It says, "You had me at cross stitch," which I love. We need that shirt. Yes, the shirts are very, very cute. They're very comfortable. And then she also sent along with them 2 of her stickers. So those are cute. And then she also sent some floss cards. But the cool thing, she's so smart. She put her information on the back. I just had to order new business cards because I redid my logo, even though I had a ton of my old business cards left. So this is smart. I like that. So thank you so much for the shirts. I really appreciate that. I am definitely bringing these to retreats. Yeah, definitely good marketing. Is very smart on that. And just sending it as a gift with a few of them is really cool. The other cool thing I received actually in the mail today is a letter from the Gentle Arts. I didn't even know that they knew I was a designer. I don't know how that happens. Blows my mind. But they sent me a few samples, even though I've got quite a few of their floss. And looks like I'll be designing with some Gentle Art in the near future as well. So that is pretty cool. I'm like, blows my mind. It really does. Okay, so before I do, I sound kind of like an infomercial. Hopefully I don't. I'm just excited about the stuff that I buy and that gets sent to me. So, yeah, I don't have, yeah. But I don't know. What are you doing, studio? Jennifer, are you on here? I don't know if she makes her own. I guess she would. I guess have a Cricut machine. I did have a Cricut machine. Could not figure out how to use it and sold it. I get my stickers custom made now. Okay, let me show you this. Are you guys ready for this? So my friend Heather, she's Punky Pearls. Oh, she was earlier. Oh, okay. Maybe she'll watch this and see, but her shirts are awesome. Oh, there's Jennifer. Yeah. Hopefully you get more orders. They really are comfy. I do really like this design. I may even send you a logo and get a shirt from you with my logo too, because I have a couple coming with my logo on it from someone. Okay, so my friend Heather, who is Punky Pearls on Instagram, I don't know if she has anything else. I know she's on Facebook. So she makes, if you watch Anna Stitch Brody, she always shows her binder project bag that Heather makes. Well, I'm a Q-snap stitcher. So when she came out with what she calls it, the snap trap, I love that so much. Okay, like it has a big pocket right here. I may add Velcro. That's the only thing I think that was missing that I think would be like Velcro. And then it has a pocket here and a pocket here. And you see how wide it is, right? And this fabric, this was the first one she posted after she made a couple trials. And I flipped out on this fabric. So, okay. So you open it up. It's got my Q-snap in there, y'all. Like the Q-snap fits in there. And then, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I'm going to take the Q-snap out. Ooh. Okay, so it has a pouch here where I've been putting my charts. And then it's got a zipper here that I have my stuff in, like my needles and all that kind of stuff, okay? And then it's got a little snap thingy here. I put my scissors there, but I think floss would work there too. So it snaps. But then you have pouches. So there's a note from Heather. But then there's 4 pouches. And then I could just put my Q-snap in there. I could put 4 projects in here and call it good. And then put stuff on the outside, and then it's got a handle. Like, it's genius. Genius. So this might be my retreat bag, because literally I wouldn't need a bunch of other project bags. I can just do 1 Q-snap, 4 projects, all my goodies in there. Yeah, there's tons of ways. It doesn't even have to be like cross stitch, but I think I may add Velcro or something, just because if I want to put stuff in here, I don't want stuff to fall out, even though you carry it like this. But I mean, how cool is that? Yeah, the fabric is awesome. I don't even know what fabric it is. But I mean, as soon as I saw her post it, I was like, it's mine. Because it's like forest in Pacific Northwest. She's made a few with Teresa Kogut's fabric. I think I've seen her post some, but I like this. Yeah. So if you're interested, you can message Heather Punky Pearls or follow her on Instagram and try to snag one of these. They're awesome. She's a really good bag maker. She made my purse. Yeah, this is awesome. And then the last thing that I have before, if anybody has questions or anything, is I got to do my what's new from Fat Quarter Shop thing. And again, many of these will probably be giveaways in the next video, but I just wanted to get on and kind of chat with everybody live and interact. Yeah, I just bought Teresa's fabrics. Her fabrics, I love her fabrics. I'm part of her Patreon, so I like the sneak peeks and stuff like that too. I always forget to show the Patreon charts, but I've been a Patreon for like over a year. I don't know. All right, Fat Quarter Shop. Chicken Club. I am part of the Mother Cluckers, but I probably won't stitch the chicken. And then there's more quilting stuff. This is Home Again. A new quilt pattern. Man, I wish me and my sewing machine were friends, because I made my husband a quilt. I started my younger daughter's quilt and almost got through with the top. And then my sewing machine started acting up and making me angry. And I couldn't get the, what is it, the bobbin? Is that the part that goes inside the sewing machine on the bottom? I don't know. But I couldn't get that to wind properly. And I think I did 3 of them. I wasted so much thread because it's like all wonky. So these pillows, I've been hand sewing. My summer releases, I think I've 1, 2, 3, 4 pillows, and I've hand sewed 3 of them. It's very time consuming and very annoying, but more quilt charts from Fat Quarter Shop. Autumn Skies, Freesia. This is a big book. Ooh. Summer Memories. Ooh. Oh, it's got some cross stitch. Oh, is it cross stitch? I didn't know that. Oh, this is cool. I haven't flipped through this, y'all. This is an awesome book. Look, like it's got cross stitch patterns in it. Patriotic cross stitch patterns. And then it's got quilt stuff and the quilt patterns in the front. Oh, I like those patriotic smalls. What else? And then Stackables February. That's adorable. I had stitched a couple of the Waxing Moon stackable ones. I need to figure out what I've done and what I need to do. But these are also cute, and I might do those too. So that's what's new at Fat Quarter Shop, and I'll probably put together a couple of giveaways and stuff for the next video. So that, I think, is everything. I'm just going over, I think I remembered all of the stuff that I needed to show and talk about. Does anybody have any questions before I kind of call it a night? I really appreciate you all jumping on. I can't believe 3 a.m. That's crazy. I can barely get up at like 9 in the morning. So that's rough. 5 sewing machines. Wow. I have 1, and my one is sitting over on my windowsill, and I kind of want to just chuck it out the window. Don't tell the hubby. Yeah, that's funny. FaceTime me sometime. Oh, thank you, Annie. I don't know what I'm doing. I stick the thing up on the top and it's just supposed to wind, but it ends up like going all over the place, and I don't know. So it's just sitting up there, and now I hand sew. It just takes a little while. But yeah, so that is everything. Yeah, okay. Thank you. I appreciate that, Annie, because I'm super frustrated. It's funny because oops, there goes kick my thing. I brought my sewing machine a few years ago to one of our local Stitchy meetups, and they taught me there. And then I went to Heather's Punky Pearls. She also taught me, and we made a little bug rug. But even I cannot do a straight line to save my life. And so if I'm going to FFO, I'm just like hand sew to make a straight line. I don't know. Oh, antiques. Oh, back in bed. We'll sleep after this. Oh, Susan. Well, hopefully you can get back to sleep and relax after this. So Yeah, maybe, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is with it, but I'm frustrated with it, so when I have time and when things slow down, I might take Annie up on her offer and see if we can figure it out because hand sewing is very time consuming. It hurts my hand, but it also makes perfectly straight lines and pretty decent corners. So there's that too. So yeah. Yep. Thank you, Teresa, for hopping on. Thank you, everybody, for hopping on and spending time with me. Hopefully, y'all enjoyed it. It's just kind of like my normal Flosstube video, but getting to interact with everybody. So I really appreciate it. Maybe I'll try and do this once a month, just like a regular Flosstube live, so that I could chit chat with everybody and um, kind of connect. So yeah. Love you too, Chris. Off to bed. Yeah, Susan and Chris and everybody else where it's super late, go to bed. I appreciate you hopping on. Yep. Thank you, Jennifer. I really, really love the shirts. I hope everybody goes and snags shirts from her and other stuff too. So, because cross stitch does make us happy. So, all right, I'll talk to you all later. Bye, everybody. Happy stitching.